Michigan, Chicago, did you know? Thoughtful face. By author, educator, historian, Hamon Jordan. 97 years ago today, on July 4th, 1930, in the Black Bottom Paradise Valley Eastern Market-Hastings Street area of the Lower Eastside of Detroit, W.D. Farr, also known as Wallace Fard Muhammad, and also known in the Nation of Islam as Master Farrad Muhammad, or the Mahdi, or Allah, God, in person, founded the Allah Temple of Islam, also known as the Lost Found Nation of Islam, or simply the Nation of Islam, NOI. The Nation of Islam's annual convention and celebration, known as Saviour's Day, was organized in conjunction with Farr's birthday, February 26, 1877. Although there is evidence that Farr was teaching the foundational theology of the NOI at least since 1929, the official date for the founding of the Nation of Islam is July 4, 1930. The Nation of Islam started in the Black Bottom/Paradise Valley/Eastern Market area of Detroit. Farr first began to talk/teach in the streets while selling silks and other materials. He then visited the homes of people, and while selling his wares, he taught them that black people were really Asiatic and that they were from the lost tribe of Shabazz, and that they were really the original men and women of the earth. The Asiatic black man is the original man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. Farr began to host meetings in homes, halls, and other places in order to attract larger groups. Eventually, they would have a meeting site on Shannon Chestnut, and then at a storefront at 3208 Hastings Street, and then the Allah Temple of Islam would be opened at 3408 Hastings Street in an upstairs meeting room in the same building that housed the Castle Theater, 3412 Hastings Street, near Black Bottom/Paradise Valley. It would move to a number of other places throughout the area, until Farr left Detroit in 1934. In the 4 years that Farr publicly led the NOI in Detroit, he appointed a number of officials in the Allah Temple of Islam. The first secretary of the Nation of Islam was Yugan Ali, formerly Eugene, who also taught at the temple. The assistant secretary and treasurer was John Muhammad. Herbert Poole, the captain of the Fruit of Islam, was Khalat Muhammad, and the top ministers were Othman/Osman Ali Sharif and Augustus Abdul Muhammad. Both John and Khalat were brothers of Elijah Poole, who would later be known as Elijah Muhammad. Osman Ali Sharif would later be one of the primary teachers in the early Temple No. 2, Chicago, and Abdul Muhammad was one of Farr's assistant ministers. Bernstein Muhammad, the wife of John Muhammad, became one of the first teachers at the University of Islam, the independent school for children in the Nation of Islam. Another of the earliest NOI school teachers was Mary Almanza, who not only taught at the school, but started the practice of baking and selling bean pies, which became a foundational tradition in the Nation of Islam to this day. Almanza, born in 1895, died in 2005 at the age of 109. Elijah Poole and his wife, Clara, became early members, and Elijah, who began teaching in the temple, would be renamed Elijah Kareem, and would be given the title of Supreme Minister. Elijah Kareem would later be known as Elijah Muhammad, and he founded the first newspaper of the Nation of Islam, Final Call to Islam. When Farr left Detroit, there was a bitter conflict in Temple No. 1 Detroit over WHO should be the leader of the NOI. The main contenders were Osman/Othman Ali Sharif, Augustus Abdul Muhammad, Khalat Muhammad, and Supreme Minister Elijah Muhammad. The battle was most bitter between Khalat and his elder blood brother Elijah Muhammad. Khalat, as Supreme Captain of the FWA, was considered a significant threat to all of the others. However, Khalat became an alcoholic, and became debilitated by alcohol-related illnesses. Pictured here. Photo number 1 at left, W.D. Farr, Master Farrad Muhammad, reading the Quran. Farr is the founder of the Allah Temple of Islam, which became the Lost Found Nation of Islam, and eventually, the Nation of Islam. He is considered Allah in person according to NOI theology. Photo number 2 Castle Theater, located at 3412 Hastings Street. 3408 Hastings Street is the address of the room connected to the theater, and that meeting room became the Temple of Islam by 1931. This site would have been across the street from the Brewster Wheeler Recreation Center. Today, that would be on the I-75 freeway. Photo number 3 A letter from Wallace Fard, Master Farrad Muhammad. Notice the address. Temple of Islam, 3408 Hastings Street, Detroit, Michigan. Photo number 4 A photograph of a young Elijah Kareem, also known as Ghulam Ali, better known as Elijah Muhammad, and formerly known as Elijah Poole. When Wallace Fard left Detroit, Elijah Muhammad, after a fierce internal struggle with other ministers over leadership, including a major battle between Elijah and his brother, the Supreme Captain of the Fruit of Islam, Caliph Muhammad, became the leader of the Nation of Islam. Photo number 5. The first newsletter of the Nation of Islam was published by Elijah Muhammad in 1934, the final call to Islam. Hashtag official Detroit historian, hashtag Hamon Jordan.